All right. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into another stream. We got Mr. Hayes in the house tonight.
Yo.
If you guys are new here, in the morning we come in, we take a look at NQ, see the price action, see the interaction between the Asian session and the London session, what price can do going into the New York session. At night, we come in here, take a look at what the price action actually did, check ourselves, and then every week, typically Sundays, we outline all the important levels that you should be looking at going towards the week. So today we're going to do that. We're going to review the previous week's price action and take a look at some stocks, take a look at some crypto. Let's get into it. Let me grab a drink of water. You guys are having a great night. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I don't know if I should. You guys got any questions, comments, concerns, let us know in the chat. We'll be ready to answer. But let's get into here. Make sure chat is pulled up.
Easy just going ham on that bone.
Dude, she's a fucking freak. The way she holds it too is fucking whack. This is a bunch of dogs are fucking freaks. Proud owner of 2 retards. Okay, let's take a gander here on the price action from the previous week. We'll make it fast. Wasn't too much. Last week, we're focusing on just taking something that matches our setups. So let's take a gander here. This is a Tuesday. Let me move that into here. Okay. Monday morning, right here, you can come in, see the Asia session expand to the downside. London session kind of had a little manipulation. So going into Monday, we were either looking at a continuation going into this session, or we were also looking at the reversal to the upside, which we took this London manipulation. Took this leg right there that projected us to the upside, which the negative 4236 was lining up with that top of the previous daily high. So we were like, okay, that if it gives us some levels, we're gonna look at it and we're gonna play it. That negative 3 was lining up with the Asia session. So right here, right at the open, or 5 minutes before the open, we sweep below these liquidities right here, don't displace it, and get that nice reversal to the upside. You can see the rising VIX. So you get a solid reversal. That was our long trade to the upside. That was Monday. Let's take a look at Tuesday. Well, I don't want to move my lines. Tuesday, we sweep the previous daily high right there. Right, previous daily lows over here. We have the 50% of the range right there somewhere. Let me outline that for you just to be more clear. Yoink. So there's that 50%. So 50% on the day, right? Typically, if we sweep the previous daily high, previous daily low, or previous hourly high, previous hourly low, we're going to be looking for the 50% of that range. If price displaces the 50% of that range, we're going to be looking for the opposite side. So over here, you can see how we tapped the 50% here, could not displace below it. Got a nice SFP, reversal back to the upside. No sweep right there. Again, reversal back to the downside, holding that previous daily low. So over here, there's our candle right at 9:30. We had an initial tap into this fair value gap. Price rose to the upside. We did not sweep this high right there. So from here, we were like, okay, well, we can possibly look for shorts. Now we're looking at the closing price of this previous candle at 9:35. 9:35, we have the 9:40 candle. The closing price of the 9:35 candle is holding this body below it. So that gives us a nice entry to the downside. Take it right there to the SFP, to the Asian low, to the London low, whichever one you want to target. But that gives us that nice short. That's Tuesday. Delete that. Wednesday. Wednesday over here, Asian consolidation. London did manipulate to the downside, but over here is one thing that I've noticed, and I will share it with everyone. Here, if we take the London session range, right, and then, the Asian session range, when I say it's just a regular OTE, right? As long as the London session price stays below the 50% of it, we're likely going to see continued downside or continued upside going into the New York session. So over here, that London session stayed below the 50% of the Asian session, so we were looking at shorts going into it. Over here from 8:30 to 8:45, we outline the OTE of this range. We have a fair value gap within it as well. We also have a 15-minute fair value gap. And this is the trade that we were talking about on stream, actually. Is that we were looking at the previous daily low over here, all of these liquidities down here as well. Price opens up, taps into the 15-minute fair value gap, rejects the OTE. We're also rejecting this fair value gap on the 5-minute, a small one. So retest of the fair value gap, rejection over here, and we get that nice reversal back to the downside. That was our Wednesday journal. Thursday, similar thing right here, right? You can see how the Asia session is right here. London session doesn't even come anywhere near the 50% of it. We get that reversal back to the upside. So over here, we're just looking at this consolidation. So as long as price can't displace that consolidation over here, we're going to continue to the upside. Cannot displace the consolidation there. So we are looking for an SFB, which forms out over here. Is that 945? So that's a new 15-minute candle. SFB right there, sweeping the previous 15-minute high. Get that reversal to the downside. Ran to this liquidity, and then get that reversal back up. From here, cannot displace this level right there, which is our value area high. And we get that reversal back to the downside. Not quite sweeping this low, but we're staying within this fair value gap, so you can target that. That is that. And then Friday. So Friday, we were kind of talking about, I think I posted on my Twitter, how we were staying between two areas of consolidation. So you can see an area of consolidation right here, supply demand zone, whatever you want to call it, right? But basically, price is moving from one value area to another. Whatever price it finds valuable, or wherever buyers and sellers agree. So your dog is fucking going nuts. The boner mouth. Look at that fucking freak show. The fuck is she doing? Look at that. What is she doing?
Freak.
Dude. I need to grab a picture of that fucking freak show. Absolute fucking freak show. That's the quant right there. Dude.
Quant.
Look at her. Trying to eat the bone upside down. Bouncing. Bouncing. We just need to. We need to have a Paisley camera.
On the face.
Just a puppy cam to monitor the freak. Okay. Anyways, Friday over here. Oh, she's coming by me. Hello. Okay. Sorry, back to it. A little distraction. 9:30 opens up. We're sweeping the London session high, which if you've been on our streams, we're looking at the daily plan right here, right? So anytime we have an Asia session consolidation, London session manipulating the upside, we're looking for a reversal into the New York session to sweep both sides. So over here, this is what played out right there. Asia session range, London manipulation to the upside. New York session sweeps the top of the London session, and price cannot hold above it. So we get that reversal back to the downside. You could have either taken just a straight... Actually, let me move that guy. Move this guy over here closer. There we go. So over here, we can see that price taps back into this order block, right? This candle. Retest that, gets us a reversal, or you could have taken a short right there. That's all I got for those previous journals. Going into this week, we've already outlined all the important levels. So price is currently below the Sunday open. We had a nice gap to the downside. Kind of consolidating between these 12-hour levels. Let me show you a better, like a higher time frame right here. So you can see previous weekly low. If we cannot get above the previous weekly low, there's a good chance that we'll continue to the downside because we have a few levels down there. We're also below the Sunday open, so in order for us to get to the upside, we need to displace the previous weekly low and the Sunday open in order for us to even think about possibly retesting that Friday low over here at please hold 25,591.50. And then 12-hour wise, just kind of consolidating between this 25,326.75, and we were also holding that level at 25,620.75. So 25,620.75 retest wouldn't be too bad if we want to see that reversal back to the downside. You can see that we're starting to dip below the previous monthly lows with a sweep of previous monthly high that has already occurred. We're kind of dipping below the 50% of that previous monthly candle as well, previous monthly range. So below 25,411.50, that could give us a nice outside month, which wouldn't be too bad within these next 2 weeks that we have left. But we'll see how price is playing now, what price is doing. That's all I have on Q. Crypto-wise, yesterday had a really good manipulation to the downside, especially on these weekly candles. This is something that we have discussed at the very beginning of the month, that we were looking at these pumps just opening up and gushing straight to the upside, which is pretty much unheard of. Typically, whenever that happens on like an hourly candle, say, of course, in Qs, different buyers, different sellers, but a lot of times, if we're looking on like a higher time frame, say this typically gives us a good manipulation to the upside. Given that this is a quarterly open and a monthly open, I wouldn't be surprised if they can reverse us back to the downside. But from here, we're still looking at some of these fair value gaps to hold. We have tapped the opens of those monthly candles and those yearly candles. So let's see where they want to take us. I do like Jupe a lot. Jupe was on watch. FET was on watch. I got a lot of notifications yesterday. If you guys are with us, we have, at the beginning of the month, when this initial pump was happening, we were looking at the range over here. We're saying, okay, well, we'll need a retrace of some sorts in order for us to continue to the upside. So a lot of alerts went out last night saying that we're tapping into our levels. Like FET actually looks decent here. I wouldn't mind it. We did sweep previous monthly high, but weekly daily doesn't look too bad. If you take a gander at that, Miss Chen.
Yep, there's a couple that look okay. Like Jupe, I like that. I just don't like Total and others. Charts still just look so fair flaggy.
Yeah, so we might have to hold off on crypto for a little bit again for now.
Still want to, but I don't know. I just don't trust it.
Yeah, it still seems like they want to fuck us.
And we're still so early in the year. Like we're only 19 days in. Yeah, like weekly Bitcoin just looks sus. Not that individual ones can't go by themselves. They can.
Yep.
But I just, not worth it for me right now.
Yeah. There's definitely good manipulation to the downside. PHB doesn't look bad.
I like that.
Bat.
Yeah. BAT.
Your favy.
That one's not bad. Not the structure's there, like on the weekly, like even the monthly's okay still. But yeah, like even Bitcoin monthly blunt as shit on the bottom, reached up into bearish FVG. And like we know what happens when big boy spills.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nice dumper Rooney.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Because it, like we said at the beginning of this month, they love to do it at the back half of the month. And we are 11 days left in this month. So if they're going to flip the monthly open red, it would probably be from here.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see. BTC, Bitcoin.
Yeah, look at Bitcoin monthly ones.
Yeah, Bitcoin. Yeah, monthly tapping into the fair value gap.
Yeah.
And an inverse fair value gap with a sweep of the previous monthly high. With
they could go outside.
With December being an inside month too. Yeah, they could.
I just don't like under that high of December.
Yeah, that looks a little ugly.
Yeah, mark out that previous, or like December candle. And like if we slide under 50% of that, very likely it goes outside.
Yeah.
Under 89.2K, not good.
I would agree with that. Guess that's all I have for crypto. There's nothing much else that's like looking phenomenal.
XMR, but like I posted last night, if this doesn't, like, I wanted to see like an immediate reversal out of OT, otherwise this is gonna flag and consolidate for probably.
Gun doesn't look bad. Gun. Weekly still sussy. Okay. Let's take a look at some stonks. I was looking at some yesterday. Biggest one stood out to me. Where is it? AMT doesn't look bad. Roblox daily. I think if we were looking at the weekly, wouldn't be bad. A retest of the like an 81 area for that order block right there, and then continuation to the upside on that.
Monthly looks sick on Roblox.
Yeah, monthly looks
and it's
fucking
exactly where we wanted it to.
Solid on Roblox as well. Yep, and O Realty, whatever. O looks good. It's breaking out of this big old fucking wedge that it's been forming. And this weekly got the weekly CISD, so this one I would expect to go do something as well.
Derno is sick. Still sick.
This one it is.
And then randomly Riot and Mara fucking look
Look
good,
at
even
that
though
chart.
Crypto looks like shit. Weird.
Riot and Mara.
Yeah, Riot had a 16% day today. Weird.
Riot today?
Mm-hmm.
Marky will close today.
Oh yeah.
Friday?
Last time it was open. Yep.
Right, hold up. Let's see what other ones. Lockheed. I think Coin. I was still looking at Coin potential shorts, just a little bit lower on Coin. Like we can go into like 214 area. That would be top notch. 214, 207 area on Coin.
I like ZS still too.
ZS, yeah, that's a good daily SFP. On that hoe. Daily, that weekly doesn't look bad either. Retesting previous consolidation area. I do like that one. I think that's about all the ones that I've outlined yesterday. Our chat. Everything else just looks so toppy that I'm like, I don't want to fucking top blast anything.
No.
At this point. PG, actually. PG weekly SFP had a really good one. Weekly SFP previous monthly low sweep and has a lot of LR to the top. If you look at that one doesn't look bad. And right into 705 of the OTE.
Bad.
But yeah, AMT, PG.
Yeah, I like games.
So what I got. Microsoft, MSFT. Microsoft, I'm still kind of looking for continued shorts on this thing, at least into the 618, around like 425 area. I think that would be a good one for this thing to come retest because it has a huge volume imbalance over here. Even in the 396s, that would be an absolute fucking blessing for this thing. Something like a lot of just tech. A lot of tech looks a little heavy. I think a lot of people were looking at miners, like mining stocks, not miners. Fuck. Like,
whoa.
Mining stocks.
Bitcoin or like actual metals?
Like metals.
Yeah.
Your flat fee shipping package was delivered. Fuck. What the fuck? Your package and my package came together. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. I got double delivery. Double delivery. Charge me for your delivery.
Ow.
I'm kidding. Your package is in my picture. My package was on top of yours. We delivered your packages. What? That's honestly all I got going into this week.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could. Huh?
See how she opens up tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of. I mean, we can look at screeners like stocks, see if we have anything that looks interesting here. US stock screeners. Hold up. Not stock screeners. We want to look at markets. Markets. US stocks. Not largest companies. Overview. Sectors and industries. Let's see. Miscellaneous communication. What would miners be in there? Energy minerals. Product manufacturing, retail, health, performance. Utilities, industrial service, transportation, commercial. 10% change. Industrial services, product, energy minerals. See, maybe energy minerals. Zom, ConocoPhillips. Yeah, these look good. Cover a lot of. What was that Zeta one? Global Holdings, technology service package software. Zeta. Weekly, monthly. Monthly looks like shit. Put that up. There she goes again.
Yeah, definitely have to stay on the higher time frames right now.
Especially just like at the beginning of this quarter, beginning of the year, have to look at everything. All of those. Let's see. Yeah, I got nothing else. Got nada. If we see something, we're obviously going to post it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. As always, make sure you go check out Mr. Haste. Give him some love. 3,000 followers for him. You're going to do a lifetime membership giveaway for the Paper Traders. The best way to support us is just by liking and sharing these streams. So make sure you go do that. Tell your mom about us. Tell your dad about us. Tell your friends about us. We're here. We're streaming. We're back on the schedule. This year, let's make it almost every day of streams. Might take a few days off here and there, but we'll make it. We'll be here. I appreciate you guys. I love you. I think that's covered all the bases. Yeah. Check out Blowfin. Use code Haste, code Eddie for looking to trade some crypto. But other than that, see you on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.